back to Teen Talk. It's your guest host, King Tati, here with
Deshaun B.
Sophia Imani.
And Aaron.
And So Shy.
If you have a question or comment, call us on the Teen Talk Power Lines at 702-647-3688. You can also show us some love by following us on Instagram at Teen Talk Vegas 881. So, for our next story, about 37% of young people between the ages of 12 and 17 have been bullied online. 30% have had it happen more than once. The most common places cyberbullying occurs are on social media sites such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. 60% of young people have witnessed online bullying, but most don't intervene. Shani, why do you think most teens don't speak up about cyberbullying?
Mostly because they're scared and they feel like they're going to get in trouble more towards it. And they're going to make the bully upset to where it'll happen even more, sometimes even getting hurt. Mm-hmm. You know, it all depends on the bullying. Especially cyberbullying it's online though. But like, you never know if you're going to see this person where you live or around where you live. Like, this person might know your photos, but they might know where you live also.
That's true.
So more of that, it's like, I think it's bad, but also you have to just know how to distance yourself. Like, either block them if they keep coming back, tell a parent or a teacher, be like, hey, this person is bullying me, I don't know who this is, but they are coming onto my pages harassing me.
Yeah, no, I definitely get it.
I've had a couple of them,
Sophia, what are your thoughts?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, why do you think most teens don't speak up about cyberbullying?
I feel like because if they know they're bullied, they are going to get into bullying in real life, or they're going to be mad at them, and they're going to feel afraid.
Right, it will escalate outside of the site, right. Okay, yeah. What do you think, Aaron?
Well, I feel like people don't really speak up about it because I feel like they'll get bullied a lot more even if they speak up, because if like the person who is bullying you hears that you told like the adult, they'll be like, well, why do you tell the adult? And then like they'll call you names and stuff, and it'll probably make you even feel even worse. So that's probably why people don't really feel like
safe.
They don't feel like they should speak up about it.
Right. It's such a catch-22 because it's like you want it to end and you want it to stop, but then the only way by stopping it is by possibly escalating the situation even more.
Yeah.
Well, sorry. Go ahead.
It is a situation, I had it happen before to myself, but I actually just de-escalated the problem.
How did you deal with it?
I went to a teacher at my school, so I go to hybrid school, so I go once a week. So it's more common for cyberbullying than bullying in person. So with this person, she was my friend, One day she started out of the blue, making fake accounts and stuff. I went to go tell a teacher. The teacher found out who it was, because at my school, we're all high-tech on computers. Right. It's nothing but computers. So they search it up. They find out who it is, blah, blah, blah. She gets in trouble. And all of a sudden, I get in trouble, too, because I have to switch my days, and then she has to stay on the same day that we were on. And now it's like, it's a confrontation between us.
Right.
So now she is on the verge of getting expelled,
Wow.
and I'm on the verge of, being watched.
Wow.
Because I was a victim, but they also said I was, a person that entertained it, basically. So I was...
Wow, that's different.
That
I've never heard
doesn't
that
make
one
any
before.
sense.
So I understand why kids won't go tell, because they'll be blamed on themselves,
right.
and they'll just be hurt overall. I wasn't hurt, I feel good, but other kids, they get hurt.
Okay. Well, according to DoSomething.org, 4 out of 5 students say they would be more likely to intervene with cyberbullying if they could do it anonymously. So, Sophia, if you spoke about cyberbullying, would you want to remain anonymous?
If I was bullying someone, or
Both. Like, if you witnessed it, or if you were going through it yourself and somehow could relay that information to someone without getting yourself implicated, would you then be more likely to speak up out against it?
yes, definitely. Because I feel like I would feel embarrassed in a way, so I just want to keep it anonymous.
Yeah, so it seems like the main problem speaking out against cyberbullying is more of being identified. If that could be taken out of the equation, then you'd be more likely to speak up. Okay, well, Aaron, young people who experience cyberbullying are at a greater risk than those who don't for both self-harm and suicidal behaviors. Why do you think that is?
Well, I feel like because they're being there's a lot of pain being inflicted on them, not physically but emotionally. So if you guys have watched the show 13 Reasons Why, like everybody's watched that show.
Yes.
But you know how Hannah, like season 1, Hannah Baker, she couldn't cope with it. So she was really hurt, and like she didn't know how to like express it without like, you know, like
Doing that to herself.
exactly.
Right.
And
Physically
like
harming herself.
yeah, so I feel like a lot of people like physically harm themselves because they feel like, well, it's like this is just not gonna stop.
Yeah.
Especially, and it's even worse for like the homosexual people, because like they're like, people just be like, oh well, you're not like us, so we're gonna bully you.
Right.
So like I feel like that's not right, and a lot of people like commit suicide and, you know, inflict pain on themselves because they just don't know how to purposely deal with getting bullied.
Right, they don't know how to handle it because that's not
Exactly.
a
Yeah.
normal situation. To
And
go
exactly,
through.
like, how you gonna okay, like, how you gonna study for how you're gonna, like, cope with being bullied? Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't, it's not like a test. You can't just study for it, you know?
What do you think, Shawnee?
So, referring back to 13 Reasons Why, she hurt herself more because her parents wasn't listening and her friends. A lot of things happened to her, which it was told over the whole season. And so that's why I feel like with kids too, like they hurt themselves because they've been telling their parents, you know, and then after all of a sudden they just hurt their parents like, oh, you're faking, you just want attention, you know.
Exactly.
This is not really happening to you. If it was happening to you, you would be like this and this. You wouldn't dress this way, you wouldn't dress that way. And now all of a sudden they killed themselves or they harmed themselves because nobody's listening to them. They tried church, they tried family, they tried counselors, and just not working.
Yeah, and it's bad because, like, even if they're actually trying to tell somebody, the person that they're trying to tell won't listen to them. They'll be like, yo, you're okay, it's okay.
Right.
You know,
People don't take it
you'll
seriously
live
until
with
it.
something
They don't-
drastic happens.
exactly.
Right.
They don't take it seriously until they actually know how it's, like, physically affecting you.
Yeah. So, what would you guys do if someone you knew was getting bullied online?
I would instantly stop it. I'm the type of person, I don't like bullying. I don't like people talking to people rude. I don't like none of that. I don't like people just being rude to people out of the blue. Like, if I see somebody bullying somebody out of the blue, I'll instantly, hey, stop. What did he do to you? Nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing.
So I have a question for you guys. So the people who don't intervene when it comes to bullying, does that make them a bad person because they stay to themselves and don't involve themselves in other people's
half
problems?
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
good.
like
It's
it's
good
half-half.
and bad.
Because if they get in it, you don't know what that person is capable of. They could have a knife, they could have a gun, they can physically harm you, and you can't do anything. But then again, if you get into it, you can also help save another person's life. So it's good and bad. It all depends on how your
Yeah.
day is going. If you just want to be a jerk about it, be like, oh, he deserves it, then it's not right. But
Yeah,
if you
for
want to
sure.
be like, oh, he really needs help, or I'm gonna go call the police, or I'm not gonna get between it because I'm scared. So
Yeah, I think you made a good point, Shani. I think the best way to get involved and still seek out help for that person without getting yourself implicated is to probably seek out
authority.
yeah, someone who can intervene for you. That way you don't have to get yourself mixed up in this situation. Yeah.
But thank you all. Keep a lot for more Teen Talk.
Thank you for tuning into our YouTube channel. Be sure to check us out on Instagram and Facebook at Teen Talk Vegas 881. Stay tuned for more Teen Talk after this.